Joined now by Michigan State coach Tom Izzo. And, Coach, what was your message to your guys after this one?
Well, it's hard when you lose a game that you work so hard for. We had great practices and played well, practiced well. And one of our big goals was to get off to a good start because in other games we haven't. And we got off to a phenomenal start. But then we didn't play maybe as smart as we needed to play. They put up some pressure, but we took some bad shots and a couple of goofy turnovers, and they capitalized. They said it's like walking a batter in baseball, The guy always scores a run, or you get an error, that guy's always getting a run, You take a bad shot or you make a weird turnover, they're scoring on it. So I really had I loved what we did with Okafor. Remember he says he had 18 points? Yeah. I saw him get 30. I thought we played him. We didn't double. We didn't give up a lot of threes. We were 2 for 10. I guess we fouled too much, and that was one, and we turned it over.
What stood out about what they did to you defensively?
I thought the biggest thing is we let them push us out to half court running our offense, and we didn't drive it enough. And some of that reason, when we took Tom out of the game, he got a foul, and then a couple of our bigs, when Dawson got in foul trouble, we just kind of running out of people that could do certain things. We were more in survival mode, and Bryn Forbes had some great shots. We had our shoot around here. The open one, he hit 22 threes in a row. Just in a row, and he just didn't hit some shots today, But I thought we missed some good shots too. I give them a lot of credit, but I can't give them all the credit because we missed some shots, we missed some layups, we missed some one-on-one free throws in that first half. You can't do that against a good team, and they're making all their free throws. I thought that's where the game was lost in that 5-minute stretch in the first half. We still had some chances to come back, but that's really where it was lost.
Coach, I know you need some time to kind of reflect and think about what you've been through, but if you were to try to put this season into some sort of a nutshell and some perspective, what would you say?
Unreal. These guys gave me everything they had. They started almost a couple days after we got beat in New York. They so hard last spring and summer that I didn't even know half of it. And I know I've had a lot of good teams. I've had a lot of good leaders. I've had a lot of this and a lot of that. That's why you get the 7 Final Fours. But I know no team that I've ever had worked harder from A to Z and that players than these guys did in the spring, summer, and fall. They maintained it. They did it together. It was fun to watch, and we played better than people thought during the year. It just kind of seemed like maybe the moment hit us a little harder, and we panicked a little bit, and maybe that's part of the growth process.
Well, hopefully it won't diminish all the other great things you said, because it was a really fun team to watch. It's a huge credit to you and a huge credit to these guys, frankly, the way that you guys turned your season around. It was neat to watch.
Well, I appreciate that, and I do think that as coaches we get too much credit. Those players, they earned it, man. They were the ones taking the abuse from, our own people because of what they went through, and how could you miss a free throw? And some of those guys had some tough times, but they never wavered, and that's what Travis and Tom said after the game. They stuck together. They didn't blame each other. That's pretty cool.
Definitely. Coach, thanks so much. Congratulations on a great, great year. And as always, we really appreciate you taking a few minutes for us.
You guys had a great year, too. Things are getting better and better at the network, so let's both of us charge forward next year.
Sounds good, Tom. Thank you. Let's go back to Chicago.